they're saying, all right, we're coming to a caution here in 3 more laps.
Whoa, trouble!
Trouble.
And around goes Brad Keselowski off of Kyle Larson into the wall. Slamming on the brakes behind him. Everybody gets by. Contact, I believe, with Kyle Larson. Sent Keselowski into the outside wall and spinning.
Right here, it looks like Kyle Larson said, I think I got an opening or a hole to get into. Wasn't quite enough room. Came into the left front fender of the 2-car. Keselowski sent him in the wall.
Well, that's where it got dicey when he was coming back up on the racetrack in front of all these drivers.
I see what happened to the 18. Yeah, he had to take evasive action to the grass.
About 22 right here, 22. Oh.
Also in Fords. Trying to work with him there. Oh, and McMurray goes around in front of the field.
Huge wreck.
Paul Menard is in it. Clint Boyer is in it. Menard is hit by Casey Kane. His car's all torn up.
All bottled up, bunched up. All it takes is just a little bit of a tap from somebody from behind. See right there, it looked like Greg Biffle may have gotten into the back of the 1 car. Not sure. Jamie McMurray, that sent him around, and then it's on from there. He just starts taking out cars left and right.
Biffle got into McMurray, but did Joey Logano give Biffle a shove into McMurray?
There's our champ, Kevin Harvick. He got damaged. Danica look at her come through here. I don't think she ever makes any contact with anybody. No, she doesn't. She's clean.
Kyle Busch almost missed it. He got it in the left front. And Menard got hit about 4 times.
I told you you're going to like this.
Yeah, the biggest thing Carl Edwards said even before last year ended, he wanted to be a better teammate.
Oh no, Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse pile up in turn 4.
Yeah, it looks like he may have lost the tire, Larry, or something might have happened to the car.
Well, remember, a lot of damage on that 17 car from that last wreck, so that very well looks like what happened.
Yeah, I mean, the car just starts to go with him. It could be aero. You know, the car did have damage. You're up in the pack like that, or it could have been a tire. It could have been anything, but he's definitely 17. Whoa, here
Stewart
goes smoke around into Biffle.
Tony Stewart goes around. And caution waves yet again.
More cars.
Kurt Busch and Greg Biffle, a hard hit there.
And the answer to your question before that restart? No. I guess we
get the inside wall hard.
Greg Biffle pounded the inside wall, but he wants to drive it home. Kurt Busch will not be so fortunate, I don't think. No, that's far enough. And Tony Stewart, who yesterday had such optimism for the start of this season, the leg healthy, Stewart in a great frame of mind.
Oh, looks like the 18 and the 14 made some contact. Looked like smoke kind of drifted up in front of Kyle Busch, and they made a little contact, and that turned to 14 right down the hill.
Jeff Gordon, another near miss. And Kurt Busch all torn up, not sure he could even see the 16.
Yeah, and where
coming
he hit
off
that
the wall here. Pow!
Where the 16, I guess 16 or 4, I don't know which one hit at the end of the wall. I think the 16 did. And we're down to 1.5 minutes here, so we're running, I mean, it's not going to be many more laps.
Denny Hamlin goes to the top of the chart with Austin Dillon.
Got one sideways.
And around turn 1 in the wall. And that is Reed Sorensen.
I think it was that quarter panel and the damage he had to the rear of that car that probably caused that accident.
Clint Boyer had been trying to get past Sorensen. To no avail.
Oh my gosh. Something, the car turned before it got to the corner. I'm not sure. I don't know. I have to look at it again.
Couldn't do it. And live, we have trouble with Danica Patrick.
Break their car, guys. Who hit me?
That car's junk.
Yeah, I mean, they'll definitely be unloading the backup car for Danica Patrick. There's the 46 car of Michael Annette as well.
This happens going down the back straightaway. It'll be head on in this view. Wow, Jeb Burton with damage to his car. All right, Patrick's on the outside, third car in line.
Yeah, right over here is where Danica is. And she starts to come. Yeah, she turns
She comes down on Denny Hamlin.
Left, and there's Denny Hamlin. That sits her into the outside wall.
And Carl's right in the middle of it. Look at Edwards lock up the brakes in that yellow car. All but squeak through, and he does.
Yeah, actually, that's Kenseth in a 20 car to squeeze
Kenseth,
through there.
me.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, that was almost disastrous for a bunch of good race cars. Happily surprised. Oh, no.
Spinning and headed toward the inside wall. Johnny Sauter through the grass, smashed up nose, pounds the wall on the outside. We're back under caution.
Oh, no, that's too bad.
Sauter.
But you can mind your own business.
16. Oh, spin into the wall. Trevor Bayne.
Good grief.
The 2011 winner had just taken over the bubble spot when he found the wall and slides down to the apron at turn 2.
I'm good.
Right here, Kyle Larson on the inside in the 42 car. Clean, but the car just stepped out. I mean, when he went into the corner and he turned into the corner, that thing just stepped out with him. It got loose, and away it went.
And what he meant, his teammate, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., he said the 17 car, that's exactly what's...
Crash. 3 cars pile up. Bowman sideways. Dillon involved. Cornish, the yellow car, slamming into the wall. And we're back under caution. Jeb Burton, I believe, also involved. There's Hornish. Bowman. Tough break for Tommy Baldwin's now single car team. And yes, that is the rookie Jeb Burton out of the Truck Series, coming to Sprint Cup.
Now, first day of our Sprint Vision Race here at the Daytona International Speedway.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't.
And it all started. Jeb Burton and Sam Hornish got together, and Bowman was just a victim.
No.
Yeah, well, he mentioned something about the 11. I think he said I didn't need going on the outside of the 11. I think you want to take a look.
Wide pack in front. Oh, treble turn 3.
Reckon, go low.
Brian Scott, Danica Patrick,
Back it down, get out of the way right
and Bobby Labonte. Here comes Austin Dillon and David Reagan to shoot through.
He was just far enough back. He didn't get involved.
Mike Wallace on the bottom, Denny Hamlin behind Danica. Give her a little shot there, getting in the corner, but it sort of, it's just in that spot. It's what Kevin Harvick was so upset with Joey Logano about. You can bump me some places, but there are some places you can't do that.
As we're saying, he wants to catch the draft. Norm's almost a whole truck width off the yellow line. See him move up there. He moved up about 3 or 4 feet, and that was enough to make contact with Timothy. He wanted to get behind Timothy, and that would have been the thing for him to do, but he just misjudged it. I tell you, when we watch that
Crash. It's the big one. What a mess. There's a dozen trucks torn up in this one.
Man, oh man. Look at John Westtown having such a good run running up in the top 10. There's Spencer Gallagher, Cameron Haley in that 13 truck. Chris Fontaine in the 84.
Oh. Right on the back straightaway, you're right, Mike. What happened to Ben Kennedy?
Well, Ben Kennedy looked like he had a tire down or something broken. Michael,
almost
everybody
stopped.
piled in.
James Busher, the 31, also involved in this incident. Ray Black Jr., the 07, maybe not a whole lot of damage. Ryan Ellis, the 28, gets...
Prior to today, the only place where... Oh, big trouble. That's the rookie Suarez up and over Regan Smith, the big one at Daytona in the tri-oval.
42 turned us right there. All right, just stop, Daniel.
Let's see if we can see what happens. Kyle Busch was pushing the rookie, giving him a shove here. Kyle Larson, excuse me. And it looks like he just gets him in a bad spot right there, and he just got behind in his steering.
Yeah, he got too far to the right, and coming off of the corner right there, that car unloads as you come off of that banking, and it just took just a little bit too much. And that's that window that you have to push. And if you get outside of the center of that back bumper, the way that the front and back bumpers are curved, it's going to spin that car out. Those two cars in the front are getting out there, and the guys have a chance to gain some momentum on them as this pack catches them.
They can't do this for 10 laps.
Eric Jones around, back across the field. The big one, part 2 at Daytona.
Yeah, they can't do this.
Stay straight. Anybody hit you there, Cal?
A horrific crash for Kyle Busch, who slid through the infield grass and went head-on into the inside wall. And he is climbing from that car, and that is an unbelievable sight. Wow.
I mean, he hit that wall head on. Looked like he never even slowed down.
And now we'll go from our blimp view, and there you see Kyle and Eric racing together, and just follow that 54 car after the contact with the white 20.
Like there was some contact there, and Kyle bumps into Larson, and it turns him to the left. Elliott Sadler hit there by Brendan Gaughan.
And there's the 54. You saw the impact.
Up into the top 20 since the restart. Stewart in the wall. And now Matt Kenseth got bounced into the wall. Everybody scatters. Yellow flag.
Stewart has a lot of damage, and so does the 20 car. A lot of damage on the right front of the 14 car of Tony Stewart, you can see there. Behind the 22 car, Joey Logano coming up. Look like that thing that we've seen. Oh gosh, he got right over into the 21 car. One of the things we've seen is when a car gets to the left corner of your car, it loosens you up so badly.
Logano, Harvick, Earnhardt, Boyer, last lap.
Guess what? The race is getting ready to start off turn 2. It's all on from there on.
Car smoking back of the field, drops back out of play, 3 wide. Big cluster coming off turn number 4. Smoke, trouble, way in the back, but here come the leaders.
The question is, are they going to throw the yellow, or are they going to let them race back?
7, 8 car pile up in the back straightaway. Caution is out.
Joey Logano.
Keep coming. Just stay on the gas. Back straightaway. Stay on the gas. Coming to easy here. They say roll out of the throttle.
It's over, boys. It's over.
Middletown, Connecticut's Joey Logano wins the Daytona 500.